Hey, 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 can you hear me? All right. So just shout out in the chat if you can hear and like can hear me, because I think it's a little bit slower than I thought. It's basically using OBS because I couldn't do it with Restream. So sorry that I'm late. All right. So okay, cool. So just say hi in the chat so I know you can all hear me. Okay, cool. So welcome to DevFest 2024. A lot of you played the other events from previous year, Hack Squad, very similar event. I see different faces that I already see in the previous events. So good to see you all again. I might have a slight delay between the chat and my voice because I already see that there is a few like a little gap. So sorry if it takes some time to answer questions. So let's get started. We're going to talk about different things today. So welcome to DevFest 2024. What we're going to talk about today is the rules of the competition. Let me even put it a little bit up here. So the rules and the winning teams, like how do you win in the end and everything. We're going to talk about the events that's going to be throughout the entire month and what swag you can get in this event, why you should attend this event, and basically how you can become a better developer by just attending those events. After that, we'll talk about repositories that you can contribute to, because this question was asked a lot of times. So I'll just explain how it works. We'll talk about bonuses. And then in the end, we'll just have like some kind of like a Q&A that you can ask different questions. I know it's going to be some gap. So before I'm getting to the question, like by the end of the bonuses, start to ask some questions because it might take some time to answer them with a live event. All right, cool. Let's start. So let's talk a little bit about the rules of the event. As you know, this is DevFest AI. It's not the same as Hack Squad last year. This event is all about AI because, you know, AI is eating the world and it's kind of like the most popular thing right now. And this can gives you the opportunity to be what is called an AI engineer because that's what everybody is looking for today. So this is the best place for you to learn about AI and do different things with AI, and we will help you throughout the entire event. So the only repository that you can contribute to is repositories that they are like AI based or they have AI features. So for example, let's take my repositories. For those of you who don't know, I have my own repositories. It's called Posties. It's this one. And Posties is a social media scheduling tool, basically. But I have a few AI features inside. You see, like generating images or creating text with a bot. Those are AI feature, and thus you can contribute to those repositories. I do want to say that we might not know that there is some features inside this repository that has AI. So please let us know because we check every repository and approve it manually. So please do it over the Discord. Everything that happened, like even if we disapprove a repository, we can approve it later, and we'll talk about the process of how we approve different repositories over the event. So next thing is that the repository must have 200 stars. Now this kind of like restriction of the 200 stars, it's not because like we love repository only with 200 stars. We're trying every event to reduce the amount of spam goes inside the event. So it will be a little bit harder to start, let's say, to cheat. So if you need 200 stars, then it will be very hard for you to start contributing to some spam repository. Also, the repository must be created before Hacktoberfest. We do not allow repository that created during Hacktoberfest. Same reason as the 200 stars. Then we have the repositories to contribute to. So if you go to the DevFest website, you can find on the DevFest website repositories to contribute on top here. And then you can see all the projects that you can contribute to. And this list is going to get bigger and bigger over time. And I will explain to you very soon how you will see more and more repository gets in there. So the next thing, and sorry, it's very hard for me to keep track of questions if you have, because this is a live event, but it has some gap. So I'll answer all the possible questions when we get to the last sections of the questions. DSI repositories are not allowed. So all this kind of like non-stop contributing code of different algorithms to different repositories, we will just, usually we will even disqualify the person. This is like a spammy thing. It teaches you nothing. There is so many of these things, and we don't want any winners like that. We want people that makes like valid, good contribution to the repository that they are working with, that actually gives value. We only count merged PR. So even if you did a pull request for some repository, if they don't merge your pull request, it will not be counted as a PR. By the end of the event, there are 20 winning teams. It means like around 5% per team. This number might go up over the event. Instead of 20, it might become 30. So look up for this. And you must have at least one PR. What it means, let's say you win one because you have like a crazy person inside the team that's doing a lot of PRs. But one of the team members just didn't do anything. Not even one PR. Even if they have a bonus, they will not get swag. So please make sure everybody in the team has at least one PR. Let's talk about the leaderboard and the team update. So a lot of you already ask multiple times, especially on Discord, why I have a bonus and I don't see it. Why I did a PR and I don't see the PR. So I'll explain to you pretty quickly. It's not so complicated to understand, a little bit technical. There is a cron job task that runs every hour that updates the bonuses, the score of everything. All the score, the bonuses, the PR, everything. So even if right now you completed the bonus and you're supposed to get points, immediately it will not happen. It will happen within 60 minutes every time the system updates. So don't just if you don't see it in 60 minutes, or let's say even take a little bit more buffer because you don't know, maybe something like you just did it on the 3 minutes before or something, take 60, 65 minutes, just write it on Discord. And then the leaderboard updates every 2 minutes. So, but it's still tied up to the sync of the score. So if some of you know Next.js, if we go to DevFest, and we go to the leaderboard, this one is statically delivered to you. It basically means that every time you refresh the page, it's a static content. It's not a dynamic content coming from the server. And this updates every 2 minutes, and then the cron updates every 60 minutes. So basically, usually when the cron updates, you will see it 1 or 2 minutes after, once it finishes. So maximum 62 minutes. So that about that. And then you have a lot of bonuses. So over the time in the competition, you will see that we offer more and more and more bonuses. It will be around 2 to 3 bonuses every week. So make sure you look up for them and do them. Also, some of the bonuses will be available only for 24 hours. So make sure when you see a bonus, you complete it immediately. Don't wait for it. Let's take an example of a bonus that exists right now. So if you go here to your leaderboard, to your team, and you click on bonuses, you will see a different bonuses like star posties or fork posties. Just make sure you complete all of those. By the way, this is my repository. So it will help me a lot if you can actually start a repository even now from the event. So let me just put you the link here. And by the way, my repository for people that complete a merge PR, of course, within the rules, I also give a t-shirt that's like excluded from DevFest. So you can get like double things like this and this. So feel free here to start it if you can and complete the bonus also. All right. So how the events works, you have 2 events every week from the gold sponsors. So if we go to DevFest, to the main dashboard, you will see here LLMware, Keep, Copilot, Julep, and Traceloop. Every week they will do 2 events, and you should attend to these events because all those repositories of these open source companies, they also offer their own Hacktoberfest swag and prizes. So you can basically get like double prizes. So if you contribute to any one of those repositories, you probably get swag from DevFest if you win, plus swag from them. So keep an eye on all of them. And of course, also the silver sponsors, they also, all of them give swag. And also the same thing as the gold sponsor, just the gold sponsor have an event every week. So with every event that we do with the gold sponsor, there will be 2 swag giveaway by the end of every event. The giveaways are only for people that stayed for the entire event until the end. And in the end, we'll just take all your GitHub handles like every year that we did it before. You all need to register. We'll send you a form. We'll have like a fortune wheel, and we'll find 2 winners in every event. And those winners, by the end of the event, by the end of DevFest, will have a special form that they can complete with all the details to get the swag in the end, basically. And you can win multiple swag. It means that you can win multiple giveaways. Like you can have, like one person can win multiple giveaways, and they can also win at the same time also the DevFest competition in the end. So you can have a lot of swag in the end. And as I said, every sponsor runs their own Hacktoberfest. So it's probably going to be all the sponsors run Hacktoberfest. So before you contribute to any repository, I always suggest start with the sponsors and then go to the other repositories. Okay, so let me explain about the repositories to contribute. If you go over here to DevFest, you will see that you have here something called repository to contribute. And this is basically the repositories that right now we have whitelisted. How it works. There are a few mods in DevFest. Right now we have 2 mods. Probably you know them. Santosh, that is very, very active, and Prath, which is also very active. They will help you, and over time we'll have more mods over the Discord. We don't really need a lot of mods, but just to give you all like to be part of this thing. So really be inside Discord, be active, help other people, let you to be mods. Mods also get swag immediately. So what they have is a button here that's called Manage Repositories. So every time you contribute code to any repository, they will see this here in this list. It's arranged by the time of the last contribution. Then they go to each repository and they select either they want to approve the repository or disapprove. It means that if you don't contribute any code, they will not see here new repositories. So they can't approve them. So you don't need to really look only at that. Just go to any AI repository. If you're not sure, you can post on Discord, is this one is valid or not? And once you contribute, we will approve it from here. Over time, I will add a new feature in the system that we can also add repositories ourselves and not just wait for it to sync. All right. Next thing. Okay, we talked about bonuses. Let's talk about winner. By the end of the events, there are going to be 20 winners, 20 teams. That means around 100 winners, but there is a very high chance that we will add another 10 teams. That will give you another 50 winners. The swag probably be handled between 60 to 90 days once the event finishes. And make sure, and this is, I'm going to say this many times also by the end of the event, don't send your swag that you win to your friends or to a person that is not you, because we have seen it many times, when you do that, you can't get the swag, especially in India. There is something called KYC, know your customer. And if the things are not matching, especially in India, if things are not matching, you will not get the swag. So by the end of the event, make sure you only send the swag to yourself. There is no duty. We pay all the duty, basically. Yeah, that's it. So now we can go to the question. I'm sorry if it might take me some time because there might be some gap between the question and dialogue. Okay, somebody says, can you provide all essential links? Not sure what it means, but the essential links basically is the repositories to contribute to. So this one is, let me put it over the chat. It's something that you probably need. And then you want also the bonuses. Yeah, I think that is enough. You don't need something crazy. Just go have fun, contribute code. That's all. Pakistani students like me get swag or not? Why not? There is no limit to the countries that we can send swag to. I mean, unless you live in North Korea where delivery doesn't work. But except for that, as long as delivery works, I can send the swag. I am a beginner. Would I be able to contribute? I have the enthusiasm to learn. I hope so. Just find some repository that is not super complicated. Usually, I would suggest for people that are not so senior to find more of like front-end repository. Let's say Postis, for example, and look for UI bags, because UI bags are usually the easiest one to solve. So I will start from this direction, basically. And the more seniority you are, probably you will go into backend and do like more sophisticated code contribution. Okay. Will the contribution here come out in Hacktoberfest as well? Every year we do the same thing. Yeah, it's usually getting counted even more because we are a lot more restrictive than Hacktoberfest. So if you get counted here, probably you will get counted also in Hacktoberfest. But Hacktoberfest in the last 2 years are not sending swag anymore, so you can just win a digital badge, I guess. Okay. Okay, give us some tip to how to choose a repo. As I said before, mostly front-end repo. If you are new, look for something with a front-end because it's a lot easier to contribute to. Usually, the only thing that will be hard for you is just to deploy the project. So also look for projects that are a little bit easier to deploy on your computer. Okay. Do you have any section in which we can see the approved repository in DevFest and which got a point? Yes, I already talked about this. Maybe you came here late. You have to go to repositories to contribute. And you can find all of them here, but it's not limited to this one. This is only the one we approve. You can contribute to any AI repository as long as it's within the rules. If you are not sure, please ask in Discord and we will tell you if it's good or not. Okay, typos are allowed. I think typos are valuable contribution because in the end, I don't want in my documentation to have typos. But I also don't recommend to focus all your time on typos, okay? The goal of the competition is for you to learn, to become better programmers. If you contribute typos and you finish the competition, you're going to look for a job, you will not find any. Nobody will hire you because you got typos. So make sure you do a really valuable contribution and not typos. Okay. Who has not knowledge of AI? So AI is very controversial because there's a lot of types of AI. There's machine learning, which is very hard, and there is a lot of easier AI, which is like just sending a request to OpenAI, to do something. So as long as AI is inside, you can do it. And sending REST API requests to OpenAI is very easy. You don't need to be an AI engineer. You just need to be a full stack developer or a backend developer. And also, as long as the repository is with AI, you can contribute any code you want there. Okay. If I'm doing 100%, my squad members cannot do anything. This is where you need to pick a good squad. Until like almost the middle of the event, we will let you to exit your team and create a new team or join somebody else's team if you really want. But we will stop after that because we don't want people to, get crazy and just switch all the time to maximize their point. Okay. In one team, member can contribute to any repository, or it should be the same. Or can 2 or more teammates contribute to raise the PR in the same repo? Yeah, you can have 2 people can work on a PR on the same repo. They can, but just make sure that it's a good PR. It's not Hacktoberfest repository, which is just some text in a file. Only technical PRs are allowed? No, I said. You can also do typos, but again, think about yourself as a person. If you want to be a good programmer, you need to do technical PRs. How do I remove members from my team who randomly join? You can't. You should have just chosen not to add random people to join because random is not the default. So if you want, you can just exit your team. Okay. If my team members are not active and I made the top 20, will I get swag? Yes, you will get swag and the other team member will not get swag. If I'm do tasks of DevFest but my squad owner cannot or do not participate, so I get swag or not? Yes, I just said. Okay, many repeated question. No, I'm saying that can you add a section members dashboard where you can see our repo which got points? You can't. I think if you go here to DevFest and you go to the leaderboard, so you can click on the team. I get what you're saying. We can add here, we will not add the commits because we don't want to create chaos, but we might write all the repository you have contributed to. We can add a PR like this to the repository. Okay. How do I take part in the giveaway? As I said before, we will have, by the end of every event, you will be able to, we will send, every time we have an event, we will send you by the start of the event a form. You will fill up the form with your GitHub handle. And then by the end of the event, we will just do a giveaway. And the people that are selected, we will just send, by the end of the event, they will have some form that they can fill to get that swag. We've done it every year, so don't worry, it's super easy. Yeah, just attend the event and of course be active the entire event, because if we call your name by the end of the event, even if you won and you're not there, you will not get swag. So this is, we want to prevent people from we want people to listen for the entire thing. Okay, is there any label specific do I need to work on to get the score? Or can I work on any of the repo given? You don't have to have specific, let me actually check because I don't remember. Let me check 1 second. I think you don't need any tag, but I can just check for you. Let's see. No, you don't need to have any Hacktoberfest tag on the or any tag whatsoever on the contribution. You can just contribute. Some other, like for example, if you want to contribute code to posties, for example, then you have to actually have the tag of Hacktoberfest. So really depends on the repository. For DevFest not. But if your contribution mark as spam, you might get banned inside of DevFest. So make sure you don't contribute any spam because we just have like an automatic system to check for spam. Because let's say you go to some, I don't know, some repository and you contribute some shitty stuff and they really get angry, they can put you like a spam tag and then you will get banned in DevFest. How would you consider top 20 team according to the points? So every PR will get you a point plus the bonuses. So the one with the most amount of points accumulated together get to the top of the list. Okay. How do I find good issues to work on? We will, first of all, you can check the repository to contribute and just ask on Discord any good AI repositories. We will also send soon more repository, but over the time in the event, you will see a lot more repositories to contribute to in the repository to contribute section. Okay. My one bonus point is not counting. When did you get that? If it's more than 60 minutes, then write it on Discord. We will take care of this. Again, if your participation is 100% and all the members in the squad are inactive, yes, you get swag. They don't get it. How to exit from a team. If you want to exit a team, you have to join the Discord and you have to ask the moderators to remove you from the team. Okay, I'm not going to answer anymore about the not active other team members because I said it like a million times. People ask what are the swag. Probably the swag going to be something like a shirt, a t-shirt, and another thing like a water bottle or something. But it's going to be, I don't like to have like a whole, just like DevFest or something. It's going to be something cool that you can actually go out with it, maybe some Mid-Journey AI generated shirt. So it will be pretty cool. Yes. Will I be able to claim bonus if I leave my random team and create a new one? Yes. Bonuses are following with you. Also, PRs are following with you. So let's say you now have like 100 points. If you leave the team automatically lose 100 points. And no matter what team you will join, they get immediately 100 points. Currently, how many teams are there? Just go to the table and check it. You can go here to the leaderboard and just scroll the way down and you will see 824 teams. Okay. Do we need a fix issues or we can contribute other than issues also? I don't understand the question. Today is 1st October and the top 20 teams are much points. So how can a beginner do well in the event? Just contribute code. There is like 20 teams. It's not that amount of points. Just contribute as much as you can and do all the bonuses. Like if you actually check, let me give you an example. If you go to the top team, right? So let's say they have 35 points. If you check actually how many points they have, you can see that they have 7, 7, 7, 7, 7 in bonuses because they completed all the bonuses, which is to invite 5 people and to get, and then they got like the fork and star of posties. So if you complete all this, then you will get to the top basically, because I don't think they contributed anything. So this is only the bonuses score. Okay. Will I be able to claim a bonus if I leave my random team and create a new one? As long as you claim the bonus, it follows with you anywhere. It doesn't matter. It's your bonus. You can exit, you can join, you can exit, you can join. It's your bonus. On what basis today's swag will be given? Not sure I understand the question. Is in this certificate also given? Yes. I don't understand the question. They just scam and understand. Can we do only bonus and get swag? No, you can't. As I said before, you have to have at least one merch PR. But there is no way that you're going to claim all the bonuses and win almost, because people are going to play and they're going to have a lot of PRs. How to leave a squad? Please go to the Discord and ask the moderators to leave a squad. How much score you will get if you merge a PR? 1 point, but there is a chance that if we see that this is not enough, we will just change it to 2 points. Just the thing about the points is just to have, if we change it to 2, logically it's the same because everybody gets 2, but we just might decrease the value of the bonuses if we change it to 2, basically. Will I be able to claim bonus if I leave my random team and create a new one? Yes. Okay. Can you explain this? 3 plus 6 bonuses. What is 3? 3 is the score that you have so far from merging pull request, and plus 6 is the bonuses. Secret giveaway, I can't tell you because it's kind of like a secret, but it might be in different type of events. So please make sure you check the bonus, of course, also the bonuses page all the time, because as you can imagine, most of the bonuses are going to be stars and fork, but some of them will be, I can tell. So we might give this bonus also with the first people that participate in the bonus will get swag. So just look out for it. How much point we get for 1 merge PR? At the moment, 1 point. It might change to 2. Yes, there might be a bonus only for Telegram and WhatsApp, so please join the Telegram and the WhatsApp groups. How to leave a team? Please go to the Discord and ask people to leave a team. We're going to finish soon. My only request from you, if it's possible for you, please go ahead and star posties, star and fork. Also go to the bonuses later and claim your first bonus. It's just like if your entire team does that, then you get like 10 points. So please make sure you do that as soon as possible. By the way, as you can see, Taipa is also here on the chat. I think we have some other sponsors also here on the chat, so you can also go connect with them. They'll probably help you and navigate you to contribute code to them as much as possible. Yes, you can contribute in my repository. If you go to DevFest repository to contribute, you can see Posties here. Posties is one of the easiest repositories to contribute to. Can you tell me your team name? If you said that you have 6. So I can check it out. Okay, just leave it in the Discord. So thank you everybody. Thank you for coming. Make sure tomorrow have the first event. There will also be going to be a giveaway by the end of this event. It's going to be super crazy. I'm going to show you how AI going to change your entire screen. I will have the first event. So see you tomorrow, and please feel free to ask questions on Discord. Thank you so much. See you soon.